Got a system11c. This is a riverboat gambler. Something you don't see too often. Seemingly works. The guy got it as a gift, which means that of course it doesn't work because nobody gives you a free pinball machine that works. Anyways, so we're going to start, and it'll kick the ball to shooter lane, but then the game resets. So here, let me show you the shooter lane first.
Welcome aboard.
I don't know if you heard, but it reset. So we're going to try it again. I'll hit the start. I'll put the ball back in the out hole, and then I'll hit it. Watch. Well, and there, when it tries to fire certain coils, it just freaks out and resets. Try it again.
Welcome aboard.
See right there, it tried to kick it to the shooter lane, and then it reset. So now I have it in coil test, but it's not resetting. And the reason why it's not resetting is on the auxiliary driver board, this thing here. This is where all the power for the coils is developed, both the 50 volts and the 25 volts. I've pulled all the power fuses. See, they're all out. So I can put these in one at a time and see if the game resets. No reset. You can start to hear some of the coils will start to fire as I connect the fuses up. And I have all but one, the F4 fuse. You can see it's going through and it's not resetting. Okay. So, and it's basically firing nearly all the coils except for the ones obviously that are used by the F4 fuse. Now watch what happens when I connect the F4 fuse. And I'm just holding it in with my hand right now, and there it goes. It resets. So there's something about this F4 fuse that is causing the game to reset. So if I look at the schematics, right here on the auxiliary power driver board is F4. That can go to the AC relay, which is going to alternate between two devices, or it can go straight out 50 volts in either case off connector J12. So it feels like I've been chasing my tail looking at the individual coils. I don't think it's the individual coils at all. I think it's pretty much anything that's 50 volts. Put it into test. Now this activates the flipper relay. Now watch, when I hit the flipper, it's not resetting. Oh yeah, there it goes, it reset. So let's try it again. Try it with the right flipper. Oh yeah, it reset almost immediately. Here, I'll show you again. Okay, here I'm going to hit the flipper, watch the display. Look, it just went out. So anything 50 volts seems to be the problem. So I got thinking about this, and this is the power supply up here. And I thought, I'll check voltages, so I checked the 5 volts. It was actually good, but the 12 volts seemed low. So, check the bridge rectifier. I look at the 5 volts. Right there, he's fine, but that doesn't mean that when a coil pulls in, he's got to drag it down. I don't think there's enough headroom between the 12 volts and the 5 volts. 12 volts only showing 9.6. So look, I got a dead short on the bridge. One side of it appears to have a problem. So I'm going to replace this bridge. This is takes the raw like 15 volts AC, turns it into DC, and then this guy regulates it down to 5. But after it comes out of this, it hits this test point for the 12, and it was only showing like 9 volts. So I'm going to try replacing this. So I feel a little stupid. Actually, I feel really stupid. I put it on my test point, my 12 volt test point up here. You can see there's a 5 volt and a 12 volt. And now I'm almost at 11 volts. So I'm doing a lot better. But the reason was, yeah, you're going to hate me. This, I feel stupid. These two fuses. So what happens is that these two fuses feed the two AC legs of the bridge rectifier. One can go out, which means only half of the bridge is working. So I put the new fuse in here, and now both sides of the bridge is getting supplied with AC voltage, allowing it to bump up to 12 volts. And so then this guy can do his job. So what would happen is when you flip at the 50 volts, it would put enough strain on the transformer to drop the 5 volt down, causing it to reset. Kind of like what happens on WPC games. So now with the fuse in, it works fine. Come on, play the Riding on the Lucky Riverboat song.
Ooh, you're good.
Pick a color. Red. Come on, red.
Play roulette. Play roulette.